Anderson drops it down to Valanciunas. Patton now got to watch early foul trouble. He's a youngster. Valanciunas hooks it up and in. That's the old-fashioned hook.
And the reason why he's starting here tonight is to match up with Valanciunas, who's a legit center.
The third quarters start to have a lull in the offense, and when that happens, the other team takes off. That was just kind of a pass to Valanciunas. Set it up the outside, set a pick for Wall. Now he goes out of there. Wall gives it up to PJ, but Valanciunas is standing tall, and Patton fires up a three. He wants to come back before the All-Star break, but I don't think the Rockets are going to do that.
Yeah, that's not smart. Just let him continue to.
Well, goodness gracious, was anybody else out there? Yeah. John Wall, good numbers this year. Done a good job of getting back into the game, and there he goes. He's just a blur sometimes. Anderson got his start with San Antonio, then signed as a free agent with Memphis a couple of seasons ago. Eric Gordon says, thank you very much. I'll just walk it in. Morant just didn't pay any attention to him.
And going back to Kyle Anderson, he's having his best year of his career.
Yep.
So he's really earning his money for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Morant, that was a pretty nifty pass. Valanciunas.
It's interesting that they don't have Morant guarding John Wall.
Well, he likes to roam, and that's what he did then to get that pass, and that's going to be an easy bucket.
That's Memphis basketball right there.
Beautiful trapping defense by Houston.
Nice catch.
Oh, and he turns around, takes it off the glass for two, and I thought one. I thought he got fouled, but no whip. Good to see a hometown guy get in there with his first basket, Justice Winslow. Nice pass inside for 2 and 1. He looked good, but the Rockets had a chance to trade him for veterans. Oh, good. Finally one to go down. Sterling Brown started out the season.
Wide open threes. The Rockets generate the most wide open threes of any team in the NBA.
Well, why do you think that is?
Well, they've got a great offense.
Right back down the court. This second unit for Memphis is getting up and down the court a lot better now, and thus a much better offense.
Yeah, that's the fast break.
And 16 points with 38 seconds left to play. Winslow passes it outside and going right through the entire defense. Another one of those Gonzaga guys. Baylor finally lost last night. So I guess Gonzaga is a cold number one, and there he is. He beats the buzzer.
Maybe he wants to change the basketball as well.
Nice bounce pass to Nwaba. Rockets touched it. Shot clock at 8, down to 7. Winslow.
Well, come back from that injury, and he's going to play well in his hometown, I'm sure.
Well, of course he is. He had a great career at St. John's. And there's Nwaba with 2 and 1.
So do the Grizzlies. Unfortunately, not hitting the shots off of those offensive boards, but that's what this Rockets team is looking for.
Eric Gordon tried to draw a foul, didn't get it, and then the Memphis Grizzlies get a three-pointer. Yeah, you got a rebound, there's no doubt about it, but in the NBA, it's a little different than in college, isn't it, Matt? When you got a 6'11" guy. 7-point game. Tate takes it into the other side. I don't think they realize he's left-handed till they played a little while.
Man, he would be unstoppable, wouldn't he?
Yeah, and he had a great handle, too. Remember, he was the player of the game in the All-Star game. Magic Johnson fed him about 10 or 11 times. Anderson puts it back up and in. But had that upset of the Lakers, too, in '86. There's a three-pointer, won't go down, and everybody just stands around. She went back up and just cleared space. Really awesome to watch. She was a pioneer of women's basketball in the paint.
I tried to dunk on Cheryl Swoops one time, and she cleared me out. She flagrantly fouled me, Bill. At that time, though, when Cynthia Cooper was a professional and Calvin was retired, I bet you that Cynthia Cooper could have beaten.
Rockets down by 11. Dylan Brooks with the handoff inside, and just no defense.
Switching it up to make it harder to play against.
Yeah, I think that you're right. Every time down, they've given the zone appearance, then played man-to-man. There's shot from the outside by Desmond Bain. 48-33 now. The Rockets have managed only 33 points. Justice Winslow. Miss inside. Outside now for Memphis. And that was almost a tackle. So if you're going to, yeah, just go ahead and foul him. Morant with no points. It's the last time in his career, no matter what level he played in, he had no points at halftime. John Wall to the basket for 2 and 1. Rockets, unfortunately, also don't shoot the ball well from the free throw line. That's they're right at the bottom right there, and there's an easy one. 2-for-1 situation now as Morant takes it inside, lays it up for 2. Anderson puts it up and in.
Another turnover there for the Rockets.
Well, that didn't take long. Puts it up and misses. House is now 1 for 8. He does have 4 rebounds and another layup at the other.
The coach can unmotivate players if you jerk them around a little bit or lie to them or whatever. So you definitely don't want to do that. But
I know Rudy was kind of a motivator.
You know, like Rudy wanted to win, and you wanted to help him win. You wanted to win for him.
Of course, Rudy had a bunch of players too that had a tremendous amount of pride. John Wall. And it's tipped in by somebody. That's kind of like in baseball when the pitcher's throwing. Grant to the basket again and an easy putback. 8 of those tonight. Second in assists. And here's a steal right here, but no assist, as the basket is dunked home by Desmond Bain.
To get his players to play with a sense of urgency, but also to play with freedom.
There's a fine line. There's a guy that's used to doing that. Nice pass to Nwaba. Puts it up, missed it. Stayed after it. He and Tate on the inside are tough. 6'4", 6'5". Brooks with a pass inside. Boy, I'll tell you what, I'm impressed tonight with Brandon Clark. Now he knows how Damian Lillard feels. Only Damian Lillard hit it from farther out. Ooh. Oh, that was. They're the heavy favorites going into the tournament, but you never know. Whoever gets hot. Turnover by Houston. That's one thing Kelvin Sampson's always done. He's gotten his team, of course, of which you were a part of, Matt. And the thing is to get a veteran team again who's competitive in nature like those two teams. Younger players, he went to his bench, and that's what ignited his team in the first half. Starters weren't doing very well for Memphis.
Nice pass.
Oh, Morant. Look to his left, pass to his right.
The dunks and layups and the threes, but the Utah Jazz are shooting the highest percentage of all NBA teams on those best shots. But shooting is a lot about confidence.
Well, that was pretty. Yeah, people forget we used to call you Air Bullard until you had those knee injuries. There's Nwaba. Oh, yeah.
That's Air Nwaba right there, Bill.
Go inside to Tate. Man, is he tough. Got slapped right in the face. Made the 2, and he's got a free throw coming. Bet that was fun. Lou didn't. Lou was tough to work for.
Check his conditioning level. Make sure he can play the full 10.5.
Well, he better be able to stand up because he ain't coming out. We're going to see what Rodion's has got. I noticed that Memphis defense is really extended to the three-point line. I guess that's what makes it so tough. There's another fast break point.
He's like the Dream, but he's bigger than the Dream was.
When's the last time you remember two big guys in the MVP race?
Big centers. But Joel Embiid is right at the top, and along with Nikola Jokic.
Yeah. Jokic is, you know, and if Anthony Davis.
And Embiid is very skilled, and Jokic is extremely skilled. So if you're skilled and you have size, that's what the NBA teams are looking for now.
Jones puts it up and in. He's got a nice touch. All right, there we go. Program's coming back this year. Nice play inside by Desmond Bain. Will probably not play tomorrow night. He doesn't play back-to-backs, does he?
Yeah, that's not. He has not played back-to-back since he's been back from injury.
Gorgie Jang still know how to do it. Good effort.
That's a complete lack of confidence.
McLemore makes a layup, and he might get a three-pointer tonight. They're getting close to a record. The Rockets were 3 for 35 against New Orleans in 2016. Remember that game?
Straight three-pointers in the playoff game against Golden State Warriors. That's another game I've forgotten about.
Oh, boy. Don't bring that up.
There you go, Justin.
Okay, no more fouls. Let's get this over. 1:42 and counting left to play in the game. Gorgie Jang with a three.
Yeah, he's going to get his.
You know, Kevin better look around the studio and see if he can find Calvin.